Very good morning to you, my dear children. Today we are going to learn chapter 2 in the footsteps of Gandhiji. Look at these two icons. What are they? Write their names in the blanks. These are the things belongs to Mahatma Gandhiji. This is called spinning wheel and Gandhi glasses. These icons remind us of a famous freedom fighter who is also known as the father of the nation. Write his name. What is the full name of Mahatma Gandhi, children? Yes, it is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. So this story is about a boy who is very poor and he loves to go school, and he admired Mahatma Gandhi a lot. Mahatma Gandhi never spoke a lie, he always spoke the truth. That things admire him a lot. Let's begin our class. Once there lived a poor woman and her 12 years old son Arun. This story is about Arun. Arun's mother worked hard every day, cooking and cleaning homes of the people to earn money. So she works home by home, means she is a servant. Okay, working like a servant, cleaning, cooking and dusting to earn money. With the little money she earned, she could just about put enough food on the table and pay for Arun's education. In that little money, she could manage for their stomach, and also she could pay money for his son's education. Arun was a bright boy and enjoyed going to school. There he learnt about Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation, the father of the nation. The stories about Gandhiji's childhood inspired him. But what Arun admired most about Gandhiji was the fact that he loved truth and he never told a lie. So he loves to go school, and he heard many stories of Gandhiji and his childhood, about Gandhiji's childhood. And the things which is admire him a lot, that is, Gandhiji always spoke the truth. He never told a lie. So that is the thing admire him very much. Arun made up his mind to follow in his footsteps. So that things inspired him a lot and admired him a lot. So he set his mind to follow Mahatma Gandhi's footsteps, to always speak the truth. One day his mother fell ill. She grew steadily worse as she could not afford to see a doctor. There was hardly anything to eat and no money at all for medicines. So one day what happened? His mother fell sick. Health issue. She has been going through a health issue and grew steadily worse. Day by day it became slowly very worst condition, because they have no medicine, they have no money to buy medicine and no food at all. So the condition became day by day becoming very worst. Arun was very anxious what his mother and about his mother, and tried hard to find work that he could do after his school. So he goes to school, and after his school he wanted to do any work to get money for to take her mother to doctor, to see a doctor. Day after day he went in search of work, but every night he returned home sad and tired. No one would give him a job. So day by day, day after day, every day he goes for in search of job, but every day he comes back home with empty hand and sad and tired. No one ready to give job to him, because he is a small child. One evening, as Arun was on his way home feeling weary, he saw a wallet lying on the road. Someone must have dropped it by accident. You can see here, while walking, returning to home, he saw a wallet lying on the road. He thought that someone accidentally dropped that. He picked it up promptly and opened it eagerly. So immediately he picked that and opened it. It was full of 100 rupees notes. Arun rejoiced at the thought that he could finally afford a doctor and medicine for his mother. He felt very happy and he thought, yes, I can get this is enough money for me so that I can take my mother to a doctor and get medicines. He felt very happy. However, as he pulled out the notes, he saw that wallet also contained a card. So when he opened that, he saw that wallet. Inside the wallet, there was a card with a name and address. There was a card, visiting card. It has a name and address. Only if I could keep the cash, he thought then. He thought that if I take only cash, he remembered the Mahatma Gandhi and his great love for truth. He remembered, recall about Mahatma Gandhi's truthfulness. Then I cannot keep the wallet. It doesn't belong to me. Then he talked to himself. I cannot keep this wallet. It doesn't to me. It doesn't belong to me. It is not mine. I can't take it. He told to himself. His eyes filled with tears at the thought of his sick mother. One side, he doesn't want to be dishonest, and also he was thinking about his mother's illness. But he knew that she would want him to do the right things, and he also know that my mother also want me to be an honest. So he believed that.